Hi guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about fruit and vegetables, okay, and maybe a couple of different ways of how you can try and get more fruit and vegetables into your daily diet. I suppose a lot of teenagers don't like the taste of vegetables, but we're going to try and maybe change that and get you to come up with a few ideas of how you get them eat a little bit more of them, okay? So we might just look first at the reasons why we should eat fruit and vegetables. So I suppose we're supposed to have 5+ portions, okay? And again, maybe 2 are fruit, 3 are vegetables, and again, more, if we can eat more than 5, that's really, really good for us. Okay, so reasons why. So number 1, low in fat or no fat, really low in calories, so really important. Really good source of fibre, again, helps digestion of our food. Number 3 there, vitamins and minerals, so we get lots of our B vitamins, our fat soluble vitamins, our minerals from our fruits and veg. Is really good for all parts of our body, like our skin, our hair, our nails, our immune system. So the list goes on and on how good the vitamins and minerals are that we get from our fruit and vegetables. Low in salt, really important. Low in cholesterol, really important. Okay, so in general, just really good for overall health. Okay, now even I suppose if you don't really like the taste of vegetables, if you can bear this in mind that when we are eating them, they're doing us so much good. Okay, so really good for our overall health. Last one there's a huge variety of vegetables available and fruit. So if you go into any supermarket, there's whatever 2, 3, 4 aisles of different fruits and vegetables available. So there's a huge amount of choice. So if you don't like one type, try something else. Again, whether it's fresh, frozen, canned, doesn't really make a difference. All really good for us. Okay, a lot of people think, oh, my fresh vegetables are going to be better than my frozen vegetables. Not necessarily. Okay, a lot of time people buy a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits and they end up going in the bin because you don't be using them up. So if you have a freezer, really good. It's a huge selection of frozen vegetables, again, frozen fruits that we can use, and again, they're not going to go to waste. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a few different options we could have for breakfasts, lunches, and then maybe dinners of how you could put more vegetables and fruit into your diet. Okay, so first we're just going to look at our breakfasts. And again, we talked earlier on in the week about making your fruit salads and putting your fruit onto your porridge and all of that. Okay, so just going to quickly look at a smoothie. So a really handy way to get fruit into if you do not like fruit. And again, your smoothie, you can change the ingredients around. So for this one here, we just made a raspberry smoothie. So we put in a little tub of natural yogurt. Again, try keep it low in our sugars. A banana, and again, if you have the banana, it's a little bit riper, it's probably better because it's going to be sweeter. We just put in a cup of frozen raspberries. Again, frozen fruit, really, really good for smoothies, way better than fresh. Again, you want a smoothie to be nice and cold, okay? So get your frozen fruit, really good to make them nice and cold. You can also freeze your little packs of yogurt and just leave them on the counter before you use them and they will defrost. And again, getting your smoothie really nice. We're going to put in a drizzle of honey if you like, you can leave that out, or if you want to pop in a little drop of vanilla essence, give a nice bit of flavour as well. And then for juice, we just put in some orange juice, but again, you could put in some milk or you could just put in your water. Okay, so whatever you want to use for that. Again, there's lots of smoothie mixes available. Okay, so this one is our strawberry and banana one, so all ready to go. You don't have to do any preparation. Again, this is our tropical, so I think we have pineapples, papaya, mangoes in that one. And again, your vegetables, so if you want to get more vegetables into your smoothies, avocado would be good there, or this one has your kale in it, your spinach in it, okay? So again, all these packs are really, really handy to give you some vegetables or fruit for your breakfast, okay? Now we're going to focus a little bit on our lunches, and we're going to focus for lunches and dinners just on vegetables, because I think we already have ideas on our fruit from earlier on. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is our soup. Now, soup, really, really good source of our vegetables. So if you do not like eating vegetables, try getting into the habit of having soup, okay? Again, you can change around the ingredients, whatever you like. So that's the good thing about soup, you don't have to stick to any recipe. So for this soup that we're after making here, we literally put in a leek, 1 carrot, 1 onion, 1 potato, a little bit of butter, a little bit of oil, a couple of basil leaves, shake of salt and pepper, and our stock cube. Okay, so we put about half a litre in at the start, and then we add a little bit more in, and we got our 3 bowls of soup. So at least you know when you're eating your soup or drinking your soup that you will have its goodness there. You're getting all the goodness from all of those vegetables. There's nothing else added into it. So nice whole goodness there. Lots of vitamins, lots of minerals. The soup is a really good option. Now, next thing for lunch then, I suppose you're going up to Centra. A lot of students would go out maybe for their lunch break and you're going to get your sandwich or your roll or your wrap or whatever you're getting. Again, we have our white roll here, try go for your wholemeal. We get our ham and cheese filling, okay? Filling which I suppose a lot of students would have for their lunch, whether they're bringing it from home or whether they are getting it up in the shop. Now, what we could try and do is obviously try and add in a bit more goodness into our ham and cheese roll, okay? So again, whatever salad you would like. So try get into a habit of maybe add a little bit of onion in, we've tomatoes, we've sweet corn, we've our different colour peppers, we've rocket, we've our lettuce. So again, even if you just put a couple of different vegetables into your roll there for lunchtime, at least you know you're getting the goodness, extra goodness from those vegetables along with the rest of the goodness you're going to get from, say, your proteins there, your cheese and your meat, okay? That's like just a couple ideas for lunch. Try to add your extra vegetables into whatever your lunch is. Now, we'll have a quick look at dinners. So just to show everybody here that when we are having our dinner, this is the way we are supposed to do it, okay? So if we split our plate in half, so this whole half of the plate is supposed to be filled with vegetables and salad, okay? And then this side then we're going to split it in half again. So with the quarter at the top is supposed to be for our pasta rice potatoes. And again, try get the whole grain or the brown variety. And then our bottom is supposed to be our protein food or other quarter like our fish, meat, chicken, pulses, beans, peas, things like that, okay? So ideally when we are having our dinner, we should be having a good portion of our vegetables. So I just have different vegetables here. You could use whatever vegetables you like. And again, try out your different vegetables to see what ones you like. Okay, and then maybe we'll just pop a few of our peas on. Okay, so you are getting there a good selection of our vegetables, okay? I suppose we tend to do the other way around. We tend to probably have half a plate with our pasta or our potatoes or our rice and a small bit of our vegetables. But try and maybe do it a little bit better to get more of our goodness from our vegetables. Another couple of things, guys, when we're making our spaghetti bolognese or our lasagnas or our curries, anything like that, just try and add more vegetables into them if you can, okay? Even if you add 1 or 2 vegetables in, at least it's better for you. Again, when we are having our nice dinners like our burgers or our pizzas, again, we're having our chips. Maybe take out our chips and maybe pop in your salad instead, okay? Or again, maybe put in some of your chips, so a little handful of chips, and pop some of your salad into your burger, okay? So try to think of different ways, simple ways that you could just add a little bit more variety of vegetables into your dinner plate, okay? So try and swap maybe some of our starchy carbohydrates and add in more of our vegetables or our salad. The same with our pizza here, okay? So whether you are making your pizza or buying your frozen pizza, again, we have our cheese and pepperoni. You could go and add some extra vegetables into it. So I'm going to add a few little bits of peppers. So I know I'm getting my goodness there. I'm going to add a little bit of onion into it. Okay. I'm going to add some mushrooms on. And you might like it, but I'm going to add some pineapple on. So at least you are adding nutrition to your pizza there. And you're making it nice and healthy. Okay, so any of our main course dishes, we're just trying to add a little bit more of vegetables in as best we can. And last thing, guys, then, just in relation to salads, again, we should try and put more salads. Now, I suppose a lot of students don't like salads, but try and get into the habit of having a little bit of salad, and you might get to like the taste of it after a little while. So again, when we think of salads, I suppose we don't really mean these type of salads here, like our potato salads and our coleslaw, okay? Very high in fat and very low in any actually kind of fresh vegetables, okay? So if we are getting salad, we'll try, if you're getting these, a small portion, because we're not getting our goodness out of them. So instead, go for things like our rocket. If you like, beetroot is really handy. Sliced beetroot comes in your jar there and will last for ages in your fridge. Avocados, grated carrots, really handy. Okay, again, your cucumber, your salad, your onion, your tomatoes. So the list goes on and on of the different things you can put into a salad. But I suppose try, and if we can, to get some sort of salads or vegetables either in our breakfast. Okay, so it might be easier to get our fruits into our breakfast, and then for our lunches and for our dinners, try as much as we can little different ways of adding vegetables into those meals. Okay, thanks guys.